obstacles for everyone.
Yeah, so I think it's been super important that we figure out a way to solve this. And we have. It's actually something that we call the calendar first approach. So that's going to be the unique way we solve the last mile problem. We've actually noticed that putting a calendar invite in front of your prospects quicker improves the lead to meeting conversion rate for a couple different reasons. One, of course, we have that increased speed to lead, which all of us need and want. And it eliminates steps for not only your sales reps, but also your prospect. And we want our first interactions with our potential customers to be seamless and a good customer experience. So we found this to be a really effective way. This is our methodology that we've seen success with. I absolutely recommend trying to offer up a calendar invite on your own, within 3 to 5 days across different lead channels, and see some of the success. We've seen success across industries that about 80% of warm leads will actually accept off of the first or the second calendar invite attempt. And we call this the calendar first approach because we've seen significant success with it being the very first thing you do. We absolutely love and believe in sales engagement tools. We use Outreach ourselves. Any declines and no responses, we'd recommend throwing those into your normal outreach sequence to nurture and book a meeting at a later time.
Yeah, and it's just, I think to add to that, it goes back to that lead chasing piece, right? Having for me as a buyer, I don't want the back and forth, right? I want it to be on my terms. I can just choose, I can go, and then I get the time, right? Because right then is when I'm ready to buy, right? So the longer it takes, the more of my competitors get in the door first, and then ultimately there could be a lost opportunity, right? So yeah, I love what you mean there.
Yeah, and piggybacking off of that, Mikey, I just think back to all the times I was a sales rep and I would finally get somebody to reply back with a time, and then I would go back, or they'd give me a day, and then I would reply back, but oh, it's 2:30 on Tuesday, good, and then they never responded to that. And then kind of before the calendar first, I would probably just keep bothering them and then let it go. But now I'd be oh, they said Tuesday, let's just send a calendar invite and see what happens. So different things you could do with it.
Yeah, totally. And I think even the back and forth too, it's if you're a really busy person, you read it and it's wait, okay. And then you get caught up with other things. And then it's okay, now it's an extra day. I got to send another email. I got to send something else. Okay, now another day, right? So, yeah, I totally, I love it.